Hello, everybody. Hey, we're back again. We're kind of still in the same place, but we're still back. Well, y'all know how I make my videos, and that's what we're working on today. We're still working on Aaron's saw. And I had a visitor come in that last video, and we went ahead and stopped it because I was fixing to get into some stuff here. So we're about to get into some stuff here. I am trimming this wire. Right now, I told you we're going to make this saw electronic ignition. It is a point saw, and we conversed about it, and Aaron said, let's make it I don't know why they didn't put them on the other side. They're wire strippers. It's like they're wire strippers for left-handed people. I love them scissors, Cam. But here's our little ignition module. I know you can't see it real well because it's probably small. Of course, I don't know. Some of you might be able to. I know y'all watch on a larger. Oh, we got solder iron. Oh, solder iron is not making connection. Maybe it's pulled out of the plug. There, we got some heat coming. There we go. I think the plug was pulled loose over there a little bit. I'll say this soldering iron usually heats right up. Try and throw a little solder down on this plug. There's a little bit on the plug. I'm going to throw a little dab on the wire. For those of y'all that know how to solder, you know what I'm doing. For those of you that don't, well, soldering is an art form. And if you don't know how to do it, it's not real easy to teach it. But that's pretty much it right there. I soldered the wire to the little ignition module. And there's a rubber boot. And I take the rubber boot and I slip it down over it like that so it seals it up. And then we reach over here and turn the solder iron off before it gets too hot. Now, where I'm going to mount this is where the condenser was at. And I don't know whether you actually need it to be cleaned off or not so it'll ground through the case. But I don't usually show this because most of the time I'm doing it. It's just under there, it's hard to see, so I just do it. There's a little scrape off. I'll take the little screw, put it through there, and I hold it. You can do this with the flywheel on. There's a notch in the flywheel where this is where the condenser is bolted originally. This is where the condenser goes on the saw, right under the flywheel. You can roll it around, you can see it. I try to tighten them up fairly decent there. And then you have the ignition module bolted on. Then we're going to see about putting keyway in. Let me roll the solder back up. Trying to keep my mess cleaned up as I go along. Trying to talk loud enough too that y'all can hear this. I hope that the microphone's picking up better. I've been talking to Nick. And I'm gonna order me one of those microphones to plug up to the phone to make it so that it picks up better. Put the flywheel nut on, make sure it's lined up on the key. There we go. This ought to be a good little run saw. I have not got everything pulled out and ready to go. So this one probably take just a little bit longer. But I've been trying to pull everything out and get it all ready. But I don't always do that. Sometimes I forget what I'm doing. Sometimes I forget what I'm doing. And I have to hunt everything. But it's okay. You ain't in no hurry, are you? We're going to try to record most all of this. That way y'all have plenty to watch. Well, I'm going to set the box up here on the table. Set the box up here on the table. So, I hope everybody's doing okay. Got everything you need. I'm going to try to turn that just a little bit more so y'all can actually see me whenever I'm talking. I don't know why. It's just one of them things. Trying to put the screw marks back where they were. So hopefully this all fits together better. That's just some of them little tricks that I don't always talk about. If you look at where the washers were on there the last time, sometimes everything goes together better when you get it all going back. Mr. Aaron sent a good many new parts because he wanted to replace everything. Because he wants it to be like a new saw, so he got the replacement parts, and we are replacing the replacement parts just as he instructed. Stick some of this other stuff back in here. Just keep it from getting toted around. He got a brand new intake, brand new spring, and a brand new holding device. But it does not come assembled, so some assembly required. And well, they're not always the easiest put in there, but holding it where I can hold it and show you how to do it You just basically have to push it through there and then get it back the other way, and that goes around there like that. This spring, this big old spring goes around this like so. Then you have to push it through here, which I need to clean this up just a bit. There's a little bit of yucky on the bottom of it there. A little bit of stuff I haven't scraped off yet.
Hello, Mr. Jeremy.
Hello. There's Pam Pam. They can't see you. There we go. Yep. That's what we wanted cleaned up. We have to, you set that spring. Let me see if I can get this up here where it makes it a little easier. You set this spring and you push it down on here. Then you have to reach through and pull the boot in from the bottom. Doing this with your fingers is not always the easiest. But if you use a screwdriver or anything like that, you got to be real careful. Make sure you don't poke a hole in it, because you dang sure don't want to poke a hole in your new boot. There's a new intake boot installed. Oh, I kicked you. Sorry, y'all. Even though we're putting a new intake boot on it, I'm still going to put a little bit of sealer around this thing because we don't like air leaks. We do not like air leaks. Trying to figure out. There's one of the screws. There's the other one. There's the washer that goes on it, I believe. Yep, there we go. These are the screws that hold it together. A lot of people ask me, say, well, how do you tear that thing down and put it all back together? Well, I know what the original screws look like. And if the original screws ain't there, then I usually remember what the screws I took off look like. So that's how I do it. If you don't have a real good memory for this, whenever you're taking it apart, put your screws in sandwich baggies and list them for what they are. It will make your life a whole lot simpler later on down the road when you go put it back together. And there you have it. The only thing about this new intake boot is it's much stiffer. You got to push that spring to one side and get it started. And you got to push it to the other side. I know y'all can't see. You got to push it to the other side and get the other side started. Make sure your spring don't get hung up underneath your washer or anything. Mine is not. So once that's done, we're going to give him a little snugging, push it back over, and we're going to snug this side up too. I know it looks like I'm putting a lot of pressure on it, but I really can't tighten things up like I used to be able to. So try to make sure it's tight. Now, this is an oddity on this crank. This is a left-hand crank with a keyway in it, and I've never really seen one of those. Because usually they're left-handed with no key, or they're right-handed with a key. But this one is left-handed with a key. For whatever reason, I do not know. I'm going to say there's a screw I want. All right, now right here, I know y'all can't see it. See these two holes? There's a little tiny screw that goes in there. It's a big pan head screw. It's a little screw, but it has a large pan head on it. That's usually it right there. There's two screws in there that have that head on them, so we're going to try this one because it has the washers. That's usually the one that goes on it. If it's too long, we'll use the short one. And you'll know it's too long because it'll bottom out. This one did not. So that should be the correct one. There's the coil bolt. There's the coil ground. That should be the other coil bolt. There should be a washer that goes with the coil bolt. Because what you're going to have is, it's going to go that way. We're going to put the washer on here and a washer behind it. That washer's a little bit tight, so I don't like that one. I got a feeling that one goes somewhere else, but we're going to use it right here for now. We're going to put the ground wire on. Set it up there where y'all can see. The ground wire goes on the top coil bolt right there. This is the long one. It has the side cover in it. There it is. Oh. And we're going to get it run down. I'm going to set the coil gap right quick, and we're going to end this one because we're right at 20 minutes. So there's that. There's the coil is up against the flywheel. There she's tightened up. There it is. And there's what we got today. All right. Hope y'all having a good day. Hope you're enjoying this. We're trying to get some stuff out to you. Y'all have a good day. Keep watching. Welcome to all new subscribers. And thank everybody for coming. Click like and share if you like it. If you don't have to. But I hope you do. If you don't like it, let me know and we'll do something about it. We'll try to anyway, within reason. All right, y'all have a good day. Bell Hopper out.